Wow. Sorry about that, man. Had some issues. I always do, don't I? I always do. There's always those stupid little dilemmas, man. But yeah, so I thought about doing something new on Wednesdays until I can actually brew on my system. I thought it would be a good way. First of all, welcome to the new Wednesday show that I will be doing live. Every Wednesday, I will try at 5 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time. Hope everyone's safe out there, doing good. I'm sure everyone's getting tired of this whole dilemma that the world is going through right now. But just stay safe and clean your hands. No, but yeah. Review a beer. And so it's review and recipe Wednesday. Welcome. I'm going to review a beer first, and then we're going to do a menu. We're going to put a recipe together, an all grain recipe that I will actually brew in the future. I might enhance it or whatever, but for now it's just for instructional reasons. And hey, Patch of Heaven, how you doing? And Jeremy, how you? Miscellaneous, what's up? Thank you for being here. I'll try not to make this too boring. I will start with a review. As you see here, this is my buddy by Level Beer, 5 Pound Hammer. I've done it before. It's a hazy IPA. I guess you could call it an NE IPA, a New England style IPA. Not I guess, you can. So I'm kind of curious. This is a 7%. These are crazy. You can build them anywhere from 5 to 7% is the range that they say, unless you're going into like a double or a triple or something like that. So this is like right at the top, kind of nice. I have one open here already, but it got a little warm. I'll probably pound it down before I do the menu. But so let's go ahead and open this up. Does that have a date? So we're going to do a New England IPA recipe. I'm going to put one together. I've been studying these for the most part 2 to 3 times this week. I kind of went over 3 days out of the week. I kind of went back and looked around and kind of saw exactly how they're made. I've made 8 IPAs before, but I've never done a hazy before. So they're kind of interesting. They're a little more difficult, but I think once you get them, it's like riding a bike. So I hope there are different steps that you got to take in order to make things happen with them. They don't have your normal hop schedule. It's kind of a different. This is definitely hazy. Oh yeah, it's very juicy. I don't know all the scientific terms and all that. I'm not like an educated brewer or anything. I just know from experience the things that I've tried, the errors that I've had to go through and go back and redo it and all that stuff. So it's just a lot of trial and error a lot of times, but it's so much fun. Hey, Clays, how you doing? So we got about a 3-finger head here. Oh yeah, we got the mango, the orange. There's some mango tangerine, let's say. Tropical fruits. As it goes up my nose. Yeah. It's like a pineapple going through there. You got the kind of a bready malt. Nice mixture though. Not super bitter smelling or anything like that. It shouldn't be. Hey Todd, how you doing? Cheryl, what's up? Thank you for being here. Cheers. Yeah, it's good. It's kind of like a candy fruit, like a citrus candy fruit smell. It's really nice. It smells kind of sweet. It's got a great color to it. Looks like orange juice. White head, frothy, really thick, foamy head. Small, tight bubbles. Lacing's already starting. Legs are starting up. Got a medium rising bubble. It's very juicy, opaque. Can't see through it. It's very nice looking. Wow. Actually, a pineapple color to it. Real thick, pulpy pineapple. Let's try it. Mango, pineapple, grapefruit. A little stone fruit in there. A little apricot. That's good. Legs really rolling. They're really kicking there. Hell yeah. It's a very good beer. It's a very, very fucking good beer. Wow. I remember it being good. It's not as sweet, but it does have a slight bitter. So they might have put, from what I understand, you could put the hops. You can put a bittering hop, a good high alpha bittering hop in the beginning boil, in right before, when you start the 60 minutes. You can put it in just to kind of kill the foam from overflowing and stuff, because it gets really heavy. And a lot of times, there is a spray. I think you can spray shit over it too to keep down the foam, but it also provides a little bit of a bitterness. It's more or less a kind of like a sour, pulpy, rindy kind of in the back, like kind of citrus, grapefruit, mango, pineapple, tangerine. Fucking amazing, guys. Of course, out of 5, this is a 5. This is a good beer. I'll sip on this. Hell yeah. That's really good. Should pound this one, actually. I'll start my day. Don't try that at home, folks. So let's do this. So we got a hazy IPA. We got any IPA. We got a New England IPA. I think I just took my sound out when I did that. They're an interesting. I'm just reading off notes because it's easier for me to talk about it. I've, again, never done these before, so. Hold on. Oh, God. So, just off what I've read, this thing keeps going off and on. Come on, you. ABV percentage range is 5 to 7%. The ABV range, the IBU range should be, I got it at roughly around 25, I think, all the way to 60 if you wanted to, but you probably should go in the range of 40 to 50, I imagine. I don't know. They're much lower, even 25 to 35, 35, 40, somewhere in that range. You don't want them real bitter. That's really not what you're going for here. You want to use two-row malt as a base malt. You can or should use around 50 to 85% of your whole malt, your grain bill, as far as what you put in there with the base. A good place to start is using 70 to 75% base malt. And you should use two-row pale malt, American pale malt. Trying to stay away from Golden Promise or Maris Otter grains. You want to use 20% of flavor. This is what I got. I was reading a blog and he was saying this is the best way to start out. If you're just starting and you don't really know what to do with this is where a good place to start. So 20% of flaked adjuncts, which is, flaked oats, flaked wheat, flaked rye, flaked. 5 to 10% carapils. No crystal or caramel malts should really be used. And then just a bunch of little notes here. The mash water should have a pH of about 5.2 for a pH of 4.5 in the final product. You should use a significant amount of flaked wheat, flaked oats, or flaked rye in some combination thereof. You may want to or should use rice hulls to avoid gumming up of flaked adjuncts. Don't mill the rice hulls. It's not needed and could not be good. It's probably not a good thing. Rice hulls help prevent a stuck mash. The wort will not fluidly run through the lines when recirculating or sparging it. You should mash in at about 152 to 153 degrees Fahrenheit. The flaked grains add full, soft mouthfeel. Also are higher in polyphenolic content. Polyphenols stay in solution in the beer as a haze. You want to add carapils, carafoam, and other dextrin malts to increase the mouthfeel and body of the beer. The yeast to use a less attenuative yeast, such as London 3, which works good. When boil is done, chill down to 185 degrees Fahrenheit. then whirlpool the hops in and hold for 30 minutes, then chill to 66 degrees Fahrenheit. That is when you'll run it through to the fermentation tank and pitch the yeast. Hops to use. A bunch of them. There's a lot of hops. There's so many fucking hops out there, it's not even funny. Citra, peach, apricot, passion fruit, lemon, melon, other tropical fruit flavors and aromas. Galaxy, citrus, peach, threads of pineapple, tropical fruit, floral pine spice. Mosaic hops are mango, lemon, citrus, earthy, pine, tropical fruit, herbal, and stone fruit. Amarillo hops, lemon, orange, and grapefruit. Eldorado hops, tropical fruit aromas of pear, watermelon, and stone fruit. Vic's Secret hops, pineapple, pine, passion fruit. Denali hops, pineapple, citrus pine, juicy, fruit, character. Cashmere hops, fruity, lemon, lime, peach, melon. So you can see where this is going. Tropical fruit, citrus. Tropical fruit and a citrus bomb, basically. Stone fruits, you name it, man. Tree fruits, probably even, anything. Probably could even add fucking apples to that if you wanted to. They get a little cidery, though. Yeah, so they're kind of interesting. They're interesting, and they have a different flair to them. They're not as bitter. They're sweeter. They're juicier, more citrusy, and I love them personally. People tend to get a little tired of them because everyone's into them. Everyone likes them. They're kind of old and done, and everyone wants to do something new because that's just how we are as humans, right? But I love them. I love hazy IPAs. I will never not like them. They're very good. So I'm going to open up my Beersmith tool. I got it again finally, and it comes with so many recipes if you want to go by the recipes and do them. But I like to create. I like to sit there. It's like writing a poem, or it's like, and it also actually helps you understand what the beer is because it gives you notes about everything, hops that you're using. But it's good, like what I just went through here. It's good to know about the style of beer, the character of the beer, what it does, what it is. Know about it first, what you should use with it, what you should do with it, because Beersmith doesn't actually have a hazy or a New England IPA style in their thing. It's actually under a specialty IPA. The range is completely whack. I used an American IPA as a base and then went from there. But of course, you're using a different hop bitterness. You're not gonna. I don't know. I found it easier going to an American IPA base and using it that way. So, very fun tool to use, though. Very cool, interesting. Let me get this off of here. Actually, I wanna. Oh fuck. There we go. And let me get this. I don't even know where I was, but this is a great software. I'm going to screenshot it, and we're going to I have my laptop up so I can see you guys in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and open that. Well, I have it. I might open it a little bigger. We'll leave the note. We'll leave the way it is because I got to read the notes. And we're gonna create a recipe. I've already created one, but I'm gonna go over it again. Yeah. Oh, let's do that. Let me open it first, actually. And again, if this bores anyone, I don't blame you if you want to leave, but I really do appreciate you being here. I'm just wanting to get something like this going so it kind of promotes me it helps me to make a recipe because it's hard to sit down and actually, I like doing it, but it's hard for me to sit down and actually, okay, I have some time to write a recipe. But in a way it's fun. I like doing it, but I need to give me the push. So these Wednesdays are good for this. I'll go back and enhance it though or something if I find a flaw in it or whatever. So let's go ahead. We can get comments up here. Okay. Screen share it. Here we go, folks. So this is Beersmith 3. I bought the more commercial one. It was like $50 because I like the fact that they had a lot of recipes and their library was full of them, and just I can go and there's just a lot more perks. So I went ahead and did that. But you can see Beersmith, man, it's awesome. You can do almost anything here. You add any recipe you want. They already come with, there's like already recipes that they provide for you. Let's see, like Brad, let's go to Dr. Smurdo's Gold Nail. And you can kind of see this is what he did here. It's all like this big layout of, you can add the hops over here if you follow my cursor. Add fermentables, which are all the grains and stuff, all the specialties. Add the hops, miscellaneous stuff. Add yeast, add water. You can decrease, increase, blah, blah, blah. If you click on it, you can increase that amount. You can decrease, there's so many things you can do here, man. I'm telling you. It's fun. It's fun. And it tells you exactly what each thing is. The little pop-up comes up and it kind of explains exactly. You don't have to go looking for it on Google. You can just check it out on the pop-up. It's all there. And when you go to, like, we'll go ahead and I'm going to make one, but I just want to kind of run it through to you how this all kind of works. Like, you add the fermentables. It gives you a list. Let's say we want to go to two-row pale. Where are you at? There we go. U.S. It says base malt for all beer styles. And it tells you everything. 1.0. Let's see. The potential, the color, the origin, the type, your amount that you want. If you want to mash, deep, boil, whirlpool, primary, secondary, tertiary, bottling, whatever you're doing. And you put in your time, whatever you got to do to make it, to give you the efficiency that you're looking for in the end result. To give you the finished beer, the beer that you're looking for, that you want to drink, that's going to taste good, and that you're going to want to give it to everyone, and they're going to love it too, right? Just kidding. It doesn't always happen. It doesn't always happen. This guy's using Amarillo all the way through, and just single hopped it all the way. So yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and let's go back. Let's go here. So we're going to add a recipe. You can name it. You say the brewer, all this shit. Kind of interesting. It's really fun. Take a sip of this. Whoa. So we'll call this it's beer time. Hazy IPA. Brewer, beer man. All grain, 5 gallons. I've got a 15. I've got a 10 gallon actually. Well, it's 15, but I can only produce like 10 at a time. So 60-minute boil time. You put in the date that you're doing it. Gives you your efficiency at 70. If you want, you can put in 75 to get a better, higher efficiency. Let's do it. Batch size down here is going to be 10. Wait, it gives you the, and we want to change it, the style that we want. See all the styles they give you in this library? All this shit. And they tell you in a pop-up exactly what they are, what they taste like, what they are, everything. Let's go to, we're going to go to specialty IPA. Let's just do that. So specialty IPA, the BJCP guide describes 6 subcategories here. Belgian IPA, black IPA, brown IPA, red IPA, rye IPA, and white IPA. In detail, room to add more. Exactly. So that would be considered kind of in the hazy bracket as well. I could use an American IPA if I wanted to as a base. Really, you could use anything if you really kind of wanted to. It's just, I could even use a pale if I thought that would be good. But specialty IPA, we're going to go ahead and do that. We'll select it. You can see it gives you all your established original gravities down here. Bitterness, color, ABV that you're looking for. Everything's set up here. Everything's set up there. Now we're working this little area right here. So we add our fermentables first. Let's add our 2-row. Let's go in for a 2-row. So we add 2-row, US, and let's start with maybe 20. Let's start with 18 pounds just to be, and it's going to go in the mash. So you can see everything already started to go up in the original gravity, bitterness, color, ABV. Well, you're not going to get anything in the IBUs because we haven't added hops yet. But the ABV is already at a 4.8% with just 18 pounds of payroll in a 10-gallon batch. Just making sure I'm on top of it with you guys. All right. So now we want to add a good portion of flaked oats, flaked wheat. You can add a mixture of them. You know what? 20%? 20% should be either one or the other or all of them mixed together. So we could do a little bit of each because I do like rye. A little wheat's nice. Fuck it. Let's do it, man. Okay. Look for the fucking flavor. There's rice hulls. Let's add that while we're in. 1 pound, 2 pounds. Maybe start with 3. I don't know. I'm not sure. I just like to throw it in and then work with it. Hey, right on, Muppy. M&D, all right. That was that's cool. Good to have you here. Okay. So we added our rice hulls. We added let's see, let's add our look for F. Where's that fucking F? Oats flaked. There's oats flaked. So let's add maybe 3, maybe 2 pounds of each. 2 pounds in the mash. We'll add right on M&D. Wheat. Let's add wheat. Let's add rye first because rye's before wheat. Flaked rye. Let's add 2 pounds. And add fermentables. Let's add wheat. Where's the W? Wheat. Flaked. There we go. See how cool flaked wheat adds to increased body and foam retention used in place of raw or torrefied wheat for faster conversion and better yield. Gives you everything. It's great. I love it. You can even you can click on it actually. I think you can like edit things too. I don't think you can edit that shit. Oh, what happened? Oh, there we go. Okay. So we want to add 2 of that as well in the mash. So now we have 2 pounds of each. We've got 18 pounds. So right now our efficiency is our efficiency is at 52.8. But we're not completely done yet. We still have to add carapils, carafoam or something like that. So we'll figure that out. But if you look right here where my mouse is, you'll see the IBUs, percentage IBU, or percentages, the grain percentage, the percentage of your grain bill, as far as like in the whole. So that would be WHOLE, whole, in the entirety, the entire grain bill here. So we are at 66.7% right now of pale 2-row, which we should have 70 to 75% is what he said to start at. Flaked wheat, we're at 7.4. We should be at 7.4. 3 times 7 is 21. So we're actually about right with that. 2 pounds of each. We can stay right there, but we may want to add more pale. But let's add. That's all we have to do. Let's add more pale. So we go over here. You click highlight on it. You increase. See how it's increasing on the left there? It goes to 19 pounds. And you can see the percentage going up. So everything went to 7.14. 3 times 7 is 21. Rice hulls were at 10.4. I could probably even lower that down, but that's not really doing much to anything as far as like gravity or anything. It's not really doing a whole lot. Let's add some more. 20 pounds. We're at 69. Let's stay right there. We're at 1.071 original gravity as far as as long as we're sticking with the batch size that it says, 10 gallons, and we're doing all the water they say to add, it tells you how much water to add, everything. It tells you everything. It's kind of dummy proof. It really is. I gotta hide that. Okay, so bitterness, there's no bitter. Color went up, and you can see it colors the beer right over here. You can see how yellow it is on the far right there where my cursor went. Established ABV, right now it's at a 7.1, which is actually where we want to kind of be. So I think we're okay. This is actually a perfect match for the higher percentage hazy IPA. For a single hazy IPA, not a double, not a triple, just a regular IPA. 20 pounds of two-row. Damn, 20 pounds. Oh, we haven't even nope, we got to start over. We got to go down. See, so we can go down. I got to add the carapils. That's going to increase stuff. So let's go ahead and add the carapils. We can add carafoam, I guess. Carapils, though, I've always used carapils. Where is it, man? The fuck is it? There it is, dextrin. Yeah, you want to add that dextrin. It'll give you the head retention, the good mouthfeel, everything. Nice roundness to the mouthfeel. Smooths it out, makes it nice. Also, the wheat, all the flaked adjuncts make everything round and nice and smooth and creamy. So this, we would probably want to add 5 to 10% is what it says. So maybe 2 pounds to start. Let's see where we are. You just kind of guess. It's a big guessing game. See, so carapils is at 6.8, so that's good right there. All the flaked stuff is good, but now look at what we did. Now we got to increase the pale malt two-row. But you don't want to make everything go over. So you got to be kind of careful. See, if we go up to 70, it brings everything up with it. It's all about balance. It's all about balance. We can go to 70 all day long here. Let's see. 70.1 gives me, and we can go to 75 even. So we're going to want to actually put in more adjunct. Let's put in a half pound more of each. God, see, we're well over though. That's what you have to pay attention to also is your established ABV. It's now 9.6%. We're going way heavy on this. We need to bring up the rye, wheat, and oats and the carapils and leave the base where it's at 20. Let's keep it at 20, and let's bring all this shit back up. Click it. Let's click it twice. I told you this is not going to be a very fun live stream, but we'll talk after and we'll have some drinks. It'll be worth it. So now I brought it down to 58.8, bringing up 2 clicks more, bringing it up to 3 pounds of each. Carapils, we can even increase that if we wanted to. Oh, man. See, it's so hard to do this. Sometimes it can be a bitch because you're trying to get that balance. So that has to be at 20%. So let's go up to 4.5 on each one. Whoops. We'll leave the rice hulls where they're at. We'll bring that up. Carapils we can bring, well, we'll probably want to keep that at 2.5 pounds. So we're at 51%, 11. See, we got to add more, man. More. And then I'm going to have to adjust the two-row. Damn it. See this shit? It brings everything down, too. And you see, I'm going well over my original gravity. So we need to like take everything down like a lot. I'm gonna have to like even go lower on the pale malt. Might even have to add like only like 12. Let's start with fucking 12 pounds then. Lower all this shit to 5 pounds or maybe 4, maybe 3. Let's kind of go up from there. You will get it. You get it eventually. It's like doing a Rubik's Cube. It really is. Like you figure it out for some. It's like figuring out some algebraic like thing or something like algebra or fucking trigonometry or something. I've never did all that. But all right, 3 pounds. So we're at 45 and 11. See, now we're down to 11.3. So I could actually bring that up. But see, I'm way low on my percentage, and everything goes down. See if I keep going, keep going, keep going. So I'm going to have to lower this down to even like 2 pounds. All those flaked, I'm going to have to lower to 2 pounds. Because you got to go figure they're all adjuncts. So that's 6 pounds of adjuncts. So 2 pounds, bring up this shit until you get to 10% on the float, on the flake, on the adjuncts. And see it. It's so difficult, man, I'm telling you. That fucking beer was good. So we're at 58 and 7.9. Maybe I should go down on that. 2 brings that up. If we increase till we... I got to get this up to 70 though, you know? Let's get the base up to 70 first and then adjust the rest. But that's... every time I do that, it brings everything down. That's 28 pounds. I'm not adding 28 pounds of fucking pale malt. Does that seem like a lot? Maybe I should add more. Flake shit, man. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Carapils. So Carapils is at its level. That's where it should be. 5 to 10. These are all within range, but the pale malt is too low. I need to add more. And that's going to fuck things up. Or we add more. And 56.9. And we're like way over on the original gravity, man. Well, for a specialty, a specialty is 1.050 to 1.085, and we're at 1.10. I should just bring everything down completely. Let's go down to like fucking... But you can see how it gets kind of difficult, man. Like you gotta add like 12%, and then let's see. That's way high, man. 2 pounds. 7.6. Everything's 2 pounds, 10, 57. And it went down to a 5.3%. So I could actually bring this up. Seven 7.6, 7.2, 7.1. We're at a 7. Let's go to 7. We're at 66.7. It's really close to 70, the lowest of the 70, 75. So, man, see, this is difficult. Let's go down to 1.8, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. Carapils. You want that to be at 5 anyway. Whoops. There we go. So now, well, no, see, now we got to bring all this shit up. Oh, fucking hell. 10 to 20, or 20% is what I said too, man. Oh. It's like playing a game, dude. All right, let's get this up here. We're getting high, 7.5%. We're starting to get to a fucking pushing. We're pushing it. There's 70 there. We want 20%. We want 20 fucking percent flaked adjuncts. And I'm only at 7.3. Ay, ay, ay. Let's bring that down. 1 pound of carapils, which is well under what it should be. Bring this up. 3.5 pounds. 3.5 pounds. 3.5 pounds. Right now at 11% and 60. Whew! See? It's hard. It's hard. But I'm not going to go forever on this. This is what I'm talking about. It's hard to get the mathematics right in this. It's hard to balance. So what I'll do, what I was talking about, is I'll go back and I'll recalculate. I'll figure it out. But this is kind of where I want to go. Let's stop with this for now. You want to have this at 70 to 75%, what I just highlighted right now. So this right here, the flake, all the flakes, I probably didn't have to add all of them, but you can understand, you can see that they have a 2.0 SRM, which is like their color. So they have different color scales. The rye does have a little darker color to them than the oats and the wheat. Wheat's actually darker than the flaked oats. The rice hulls don't have any color or anything. It's just basically the outer shell. It kind of stops everything from gumming. Carapils is 2 SRM. Pale malt's a 2 SRM. And then over here you can see that's the color. So it's like a hay color, a golden color. This should be at a 70, 75. This should be at a 20. Rice hulls, I'm not really sure on the percentage. I don't really know how much to use. Carapils is at 3.2 and should be at 5 to 10, I think, or something. It even gives you the cost based on what certain grains cost. So kind of interesting. Hey, good day. What's up, man? How you doing? So you just came here when I just got over the boring part. Well, we still have a little bit of boring to go. So let's add the hops. We're going to go ahead and add, let's see. I want to add Citra Galaxy and Mosaic. And I could actually do Citra a very small amount, like 0.75 ounces in a 60-minute boil. Maybe even less than that, 50. Let's do a half ounce in the boil. That'll give it some kind of bitterness. And then we'll go at, this was saying to go, what by, is it 10? I think it's at, yeah, so when boil is done, chill down to 185 degrees Fahrenheit, then whirlpool the hops in and hold for 30 minutes. Then chill to 66 degrees, the pitching temperature, the pitch to yeast temperature, and add your, I guess, and then chill, and then pitch the yeast. And then you'd want a secondary, or once the fermentation is done, you want to put your 2 or 3 different hops or whatever you're adding to the fermentation for 2 days. This is what it says here. So we got 60 minutes in the boil. I'm going to add Citra also to, actually, let's add Vic's Secret. We'll add Vic's Secret. Oh, they don't even have it here. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They got it. Vic's Secret to the, see how I selected that? Not to the mash, the whirlpool. Steep in the whirlpool, and you want to do that for 30 minutes. And you want to change the temperature to 185. There's that one. Then we're going to add Galaxy. Where's Galaxy at? I'm gonna stop once I'm done with this recipe. I'll have some fun with you guys. We'll talk, we'll chill, I'll chat with you guys. We'll answer questions and do all that shit. I reviewed my beer earlier and then went over the style I was doing, and now I'm just building a recipe for it. And I'll use this recipe for in future use. I'm gonna tweak it a little bit when I get done here, though. I went way too far. I'm looking for Galaxy Beer Man. Okay, it's an Australian hop. Nice. And we'll start with, I don't know, we could do 1 ounce, I guess. I don't know if that's too much. 14% alphas. I like the leaf. And so you can select the form, the use. The boil would be the steep whirlpool. 60 minutes, you want that to be 30. And you want it to be 185. Oops. Yeah. And then we're going to add another one. We're going to add 3 hops with 3 crazy cool flavors. Mosaic. I like Mosaic. It's got a little bit of, it's got mango, lemon, citrus, earthy pine, tropical, like an earthy pine, tropical fruit, herbal, and stone fruit. Nice. So let's add Mosaic. Mosaic's a good one. I like Mosaic. I think this has Mosaic in it. I don't know. Doesn't say. So they have Mosaic HBC 369 available in quantity for the first time after 2012 harvest. Come back here. Still known to many as HBC 369, a daughter of Simcoe, crossed with a nugget-derived male, an excellent aroma variety. Okay, that is 30 minutes. Boil will be whirlpool, 185. Damn it, 185 in flour leaf. And I don't think I clicked that. Yep, this needs to be leaf also. If you can get leaf. If you can't get leaf, then you just get the pellets and you have a good filter. They break up. They're actually okay. I think, I don't know. It just depends on the freshness of the hops, I guess, with the alphas. Some of the pellets don't really. I always like the leaves better. I don't know why. So we added that, and then to our dry hop, we're gonna add. Let's add Amarillo, which is a US 9% aroma. So it even tells you what type it is: bittering, aroma, or both. It's an aroma hop, 9.2%. As the alphas. Boil, it's gonna be on dry hop, and it's gonna be leaf if I can help it. So they don't even let you put a steep whirl to temp, nothing like that, because it's already cool. And there you go. There's 1. I'm going to add 3. So, and I'm just putting 1 ounce of each. Again, I'm going to tweak it. Let's go Eldorado. Hop hash would be nice. Damn, 25.7% alphas. I'll just do, they don't have it. And fuck, let's put something else in. Let's put Denali. That worked. 14%, 1%. We'll put in it as a dry hop in flower, leaf, and we're good. So what do I have here? I have, so it tells you dry hop. So I need one more dry hop. Then we'll add the yeast, and then we're done with this. So we're gonna do cashmere. Let's do cashmere. Fruity lemon, lime, peach, melon. Yum. Where's cashmere at? U.S. A U.S. breed, 8.5% alphas. It's for both bittering and aromatics. $2 per ounce is what they say it is. A little more spendier than the others, which are $1. Daughter of Cascade, mild herbal aroma with strong melon, lemon, and slightly spicy notes. Good for American Pale Ale and IPA. So we're going to do that. Boil. We're going to dry hop it. We're going to hopefully get leaf. And let's add it. So now we're going to the yeast. Let's add our yeast. So I'm going to go with a, what did I say? London 3? I think is what I said. Yeah, London 3. Let's go ahead. They do have a hazy yeast or a like a New England yeast. Where's that at? Yeah, it's right here. No, well, it's Northwest. I thought I saw it somewhere. I guess not. Anyway, London 3. Go back up, Beerman. London 3. Where are you? London Ale 3. Light, fruity flavor, balanced flavor with hint of sweetness. And it's a little less attenuative. So you don't want, attenuation means how fast it eats, the rate it eats the yeast at, or the sugars. Yeast eats the sugars. And then you have flocculation, which is the rate of how fast it drops off and stops eating. So you want a lower attenuation rate, a lower eating rate. So they eat slower. I imagine it would be maybe a little longer fermentation. But I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. 1 packet, I want 2 because that's per 5-gallon batch. It is 100 billion cells per pack. So 1 might be all right, actually, but we'll get 2. And I might tweak it again, like I said. We're done. That's good. We have an 8.3%. Holy shit. Let's get that down a little bit. Hold on. We'll go 2 notches down. That brought it to a 7.9. It's supposed to be 20, man. Okay, well, if we wanted a 7.1% beer, we're looking at 16 pounds and a quarter with 3 pounds of each of 3 different adjuncts, flaked adjuncts, 1 pound of ice hole, a pound of carapils, which the 2-row base malt is only at 59.6. We want that at 70 to 75. So like I said, I'm going to tweak it. But I did bring it down to a 7.1 on a specialty IPA. The efficiency right now is at 48.5. And the reason why is because I haven't added what they want me to add as the bitterness. And right now the bitterness is only 24, which is actually okay. That's actually, I would imagine that's okay. The SRM's at 4.2, which is light, very light beer. You can go from 5 to 40, so that's why the efficiency's off. I could add something to add a little color kick to it. Again, I'd have to tweak it, but you get the idea of how this all works. I could add more rye, I guess. But that didn't do anything to color of it. I could add like a little of a darker malt, maybe Carafa. Carafa doesn't have any flavors really. Well, it does, but just for coloring, you can add a pinch of that. We could try it. I mean, it might add a little bit of a charcoal taste to it. If you're adding only a little, though, it shouldn't be a problem. Glasses are foaming up. Carafa, just like it's a German. Used to intensify aroma and color in dark Munich beers and stouts. But you can use it for, like if I did 0.25 pounds of it, a quarter pound, maybe not even that, like 0.14 is like an eighth, right? Something like that. That already brought the color up to a darker, more hideous looking yellow, but it brought it within range, and all of a sudden the efficiency went up, but the IBUs aren't in level. So it's all based on kind of like where you line everything up, how you balance it, how much water you're using, if everything's good. And see, I'm at 75% efficiency. If I brought that down to 72, things change in the overall efficiency. Now we're at 48. What was I at before? That didn't do anything to it. What the fuck? I don't know. Again, it's worth tweaking. You know, it's something, it's got a great layout. It's something I want to go back on and work with. The higher the efficiency, the better, obviously. You want your system to be efficient. You want it to work well, and sometimes it takes a couple times to get used to a new system. So it's going to take some time for me to get used to this new one. But once I do, it'll be like riding a bike. You know, it'll just come to you. You know, I've brewed in the past for 5-6 years, and it's enough to know to some extent what I'm doing. But I definitely have a lot to learn. Yeah. So cool. Well, I'm going to save this. This is the Beer Time Hazy IPA. I will get back to it. We'll get to you guys now. Hey, we have 2 people here. In the description, I even said, this will be boring. Oh, I don't even, oh, never mind. Should I bring back 5 Pound Hammer? Hey, what's up, 5 Pound Hammer? How you doing, man? All right. It's good to see you. Hi, how you doing? Hi. I'm 5 Pound Hammer. I'm gonna stomp your ass. Hey, but John, how you doing, SD? How you doing? All right. All right. Good to have you here. Thank you. Well, we got over the boring stuff. So now we can just drink and talk about beer and all that stuff. That was incredible. That was really hard to balance. Wow. I had a better time balancing that beer recipe with an American IPA base. Where this one I went to a specialty IPA. I don't know why I could not get. Well, I know why. The range was so weird that it's hard to, you know, where an American IPA's already got its set range. So it's easier to, I've seen other people do American IPAs as their base recipe, and then they tweak it to make it a hazy. So I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Screw 8 Pound Hammer. Hey, man. Dude, this is really good though, man. Seriously, it's a very delicious beer. American IPAs are awesome. I mean, I could have done something a little more on the lines of easier, but you know, I'm a very I'm a go-getter, you know. Got to do the hardest damn thing out there. Those are kind of difficult. I did a porter. Whoa, I just took out my microphone. I can't hear it. I did a porter, and those are easier to attack. But that program is sick, man. It tells you everything, you know, as anyone might have seen. It tells you, or if you go back on this video and you look back at it and go, hey, this is cool. It kind of, hopefully I taught you a little bit of how to use Beersmith and how it works. And it's just, it's very to the point. Like, it's on point, man. It's like everything is there. Everything you need to know about anything, any style or anything that you're doing is right there. It's all there for you. It's really nice. There's references. There's all kinds of guidelines. And it's an amazing. I used to use it a lot. It was all I used when I was all grain brewing before. It's really good for all grain brewing. But it also has, you can do partial mash with it. You can do extract brewing with it. You can do anything you want to do. So extract would be like a beginner, where partial mash would be more of an intermediate. And then all grain becomes your more on your advanced style of brewing. So I don't think I'm very advanced. I mean, I'm advanced with how I know how to brew an all grain batch. I've kind of gotten past that point. But as far as understanding styles, that's, you know, even though I review beers all the time, I'm still challenged by so many different styles and so many different flavors of the same style over and over again. Like, geez, I just had that wee heavy, man. That tastes totally different than wee heavy I had here. So everyone develops beers recipes differently, you know. I did a Scottish. It wasn't a wee heavy. It wasn't a Scotch. It was a Scottish ale. There's a difference between a Scotch and a Scottish ale. Scotch would be a wee heavy. Would be more than likely, roughly maybe 8. I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, 8% or higher. I want to say that's almost more on the double range or on the imperial side of it. Could even be around 7.5 and up. But you also have a 90 shilling, you have an 80 shilling, a 70 shilling, a 60 shilling. I think you have like a 80 import or something like that. There's all kinds, and it's all based on the like, what was it? Shillings they based on how much it cost per, like how strong the percentage of alcohol was or whatever. I don't know. I'm getting into Scottishes here, but Scottishes are really interesting. What I was saying, I have no idea. I'm just talking, rambling. It's fun. I forgot. I got lost. I went on a tangent. Oh, that's what I was saying. So I made a Scottish ale. I made like a 70 shilling style or an 80. It was actually, I think it was like a 90, like right under a wee heavy. And I added heather flowers to it, which in Scotland, history I've read in the past is that they're not able to grow hops like other people can. And in the day, they didn't have shipping. They didn't have Amazon, eBay. They didn't have people shipping things to them. So they had to make do with what they had in their land. Heather had enough bitterness in it, enough floral to overcome the sweetness, or, you know, like a floral bitterness or whatever it had in it to overcome the sweetness of the beer, to kind of, bitter it out and make it more flavorful and not so sweet. And so they used heather instead of hops. I used a combination of heather and hops, and it was quite remarkable. It was very, very floral, very, very, very pretty beer. It was not pretty as in color, just a very pretty overall beer. It felt good. It was a good feeling beer. It tasted delicious. So yeah, you know, they're very good beers. I like Scottish beers. I like Scottish beers. I don't speak a lick of the Scottish tongue, but damn it, I'm trying. IPAs, on the other hand, are bomb. As that warms up, I'm getting a lot of tangerine and nectarine or something. I don't know. It's weird. Mangoes. Smoky. There's a woody in there. That was good. It's funny how when beers warm up, you get different cycles of taste and flavors. I love it. I love it. You don't want IPAs to warm up too much though. Eh, they get a little weird, kind of like lagers. Kind of want to taste them when they're cold. 40, 45, right out of the fridge. All right. Let's see. What other one did I have? I brewed, or not brewed. I put a recipe up for another hazy that was quite. It looked like an interesting one. Every week I am producing. Well, on these Wednesdays, I'm going to produce a recipe every week, and I'll put it in my books. We'll print it out. I'll put it in my notebook, and we'll see what it tastes like. After a few tweaks or whatever. But it'll be fun. It'll be interesting. I think next week I might even go do this on my laptop so I can go in with you guys into my brewery and show you that, kind of show you where I'm at with that. I have to start construction. I have to do my kegerator. I've got to put the floor drain in. I've got to get 2 stainless tables or make my own wood tables or whatever I do. I've got to put a little desk in for my laptop. I've got to put a sink in. I've got to redo the walls, take a window out and reframe, re-insulate, and put up the decorative walling and stuff like that. All the lighting, the electrical. I've got to put a 30 amp plug-in in the wall amongst other 20. I want to put 20 amp GFCI outlets in. I also have to put a ventilation in as well, the fan that goes over the boiler. I'm gonna get a what the fuck do you call those the vent hoods? I'm gonna buy a stainless vent hood. I thought about making one with a big stainless bowl, salad bowl. You cut a hole in the center and you put the fan there and it sucks it up. You just put it right over the boiler. I mean, you can buy those for $30. These other hoods are like $1,500. And it comes with a tube and it drips off into a tray and goes into a little thing, all the condensation. It's a condensation hood. But get an 8-inch 8-inch fan with ducting that's going to suck it up out all the hops. The whole neighborhood's going to smell hops like you would near a brewery. It's going to go out the roof. I've got a lot of stuff. We got to put a fence in around our house so I have a little more privacy, and a sign up and all my video cameras up so I can do all my taping for YouTube lives. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be a blast. And I mean, honestly, it's in the works right now. So I hope not more than 2 or 3 months, I hope not. Within the year, let's say. So right on. Got 4 people in here. I was just talking away. Got done with that, all the boring shit. Just started talking about whatever. I got to go get a beer soon. Hey, Pharaoh. What's up, Pharaoh Smoke? How you doing, man? All right. Doing great, man. We're doing great. Hope you're doing good as well, man. There's like a ton of like, I think there was a fire in our town or something. All these sirens and stuff. I was thinking everyone was going crazy. It's just crazy how, cheers. It's crazy how, like when, I don't want to get political here, but it's crazy. And I don't want to invite this energy into the world, so I probably shouldn't talk about it. But it's crazy how, how the shootings and all those things were crazy at one time, and now we don't hear about them as much. Maybe one, I don't know. I haven't heard any of them. And then all of a sudden we have this like crazy disease thing going through the air. And it's all during election time. So it just makes you wonder, that's all. It's kind of nuts. Anyway, but besides all the crap that's happening in our world right now, I'm doing good. As long as I can still go get my craft beers for my shows and my bottle shop's open and I can get food, we're good. As long as I ain't breathing in no crap from some other douchebag, then we're okay. I just, I think it's a bunch of bullshit. Quite honest, man. I'm not a political guy, so I'm not gonna get into it. I would sound like an idiot if I did. So I just know by experience in my brain of what I've seen. This seems like that's the traits. These are the certain things that happen during these times. So isn't it amazing? Hey, Rampage, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? So yeah, dude, got over that. That was a long, strenuous recipe I tried to build, but it didn't fail. I actually have everything that's in there that I like. I just need to work with the numbers. But you can see it's a very, if you go back on it, if you want to learn how to brew, you can go back to what I did, and you can see that it's actually quite hard to put these together. Once you put them together, you hope that they work out. Right on. Right on. Just made my microphone crack. Damn. Hey, come back. Come back. I guess it. Hopefully you can still hear me. What's up, Terry Garcia? Hell yeah. Hey, come back. Come on now. Can you guys still hear me? Everything went blank in my headphones. That was weird. Anyway. But fun stuff. I like brewing, man. It's fun. It's one of my favorite things to do in the world. It's one of the best hobbies. I love tasting beers too. I like doing reviews, but it's something I love to do. You know, it's what I enjoy most in my life. It's better than Disneyland. It's better than Disney World. It's better than Magic Mountain. It's better than Universal Studios or Knott's Berry Farm or any of these amusement parks. Those are the only ones that I know of because I'm from LA, you know. But it's better than anything as a kid. It's the best thing in the world. But fuck, dude, I'm gonna stay on for a little while. I'm gonna drink a little bit. I'm up. Might as well stay on. Fuck, I can't hear anything in my. Hello? It like stopped on me. Here. Hold on. Audio. Yeah. There it is. Oh, it went off again. Fucker. Okay, whatever. As long as you guys can hear me. I have another. It went back on again. It's got a mind of its own. Dude, I was in here, man. I was in the couch, man, laying down last night. The computer was on, right? I heard this like kind of noise, right? I was like, what the fuck was that? What was that, dude? And I walk into the room and the light was on and I left it on. I fell asleep. And I knew I remember leaving it on. But the computer was on, so the microphone was definitely on. So I was hearing things like amplified, and I think it was amplified through my I have one of those strip speakers in front of my flat screen, and that was on, but the TV wasn't on, right? So I'm hearing this going through there. You're like, what the fuck is that, dude? So yeah, it was weird, man. My wife feels shit this last week. Oh man, 2 days in a row now she's been feeling shit. Touch her legs and say hello to her. I'm telling you, man, we got an active ass house. It's not a mean ghost though. Yeah. I gotta pee, dude. Damn it. Should we bring up 9 Pound Hammer? Hey, say hello to 9 Pound Hammer. Hello, 9 Pound Hammer. Hey, that's my buddy 9 Pound. What's up, 5 pound? Hello, everyone. Hello. Nah, fuck you. 5 Pound Hammer. Shut up. Ah. Oh, now he's dead. Damn, well, what'd you do? Ah. Oh, damn, not 5 Pound Hammer, man. Got it. That effect on people. Oh, man. Hell yeah, dude. Me too, I guess, right? This beer is warm as fart. Literally. Farts are warm, right? They can be. Yeah, I'm gonna go pee. Hey, man, it's my friend, 1 pound hammer. Hey, man, what'd you do that for, bitch? You struck me dead and shit. What's up with you? Hey, man. Oh, shit. What happened? Well, man, that was cool. I got a pee finally. It feels good to flush it out. Flush it out. Get it out of there. Oh, no, I didn't even think twice of that, dude. I wasn't even worried about what you did. That's funny. No, I was just, no, it felt good to pee. I thought you were yelling at me, dude. No, I'm just kidding. Dude, I got a thick skin, man. We're good. It's funny. Oh, man. Dude, this beer was good, dude. That was good. I know I'm good, bitch. You see what I'm saying? I know I'm good. Fuck you. Bitch, get off solo. I want solo. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man. Shit. Oh, shit. He almost left me. Hey, man. Bitch, I'm talking to you. He actually made the can better, dude. He actually looks like a human now, like a puppet. Oh. Well, I've been on 1 hour and 18 fucking minutes. This is great. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. I guess that's all I could really do, right? I'm gonna drink my beer and I'll have one more beer. Actually, I'm gonna have one more beer. We'll have one more beer. I'm gonna have one more beer, and I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna sit here and just have one more beer. I'm just a rhymer. I'm a poet and didn't know it. So let's go over this. So we got. Here's a little shout out. We got Monte Mondays with Bumpy Road Brewery and the family and all the posse and whoever else wants to show up. I'll be there for sure. I'm always there. Miscellaneous, you might be there as well. So and you may, who knows? But that's cool. I'm glad to be able to be part of that. I think it's cool. I think Multi Mondays is fun as fuck. And I like my beer and cheese Tuesday. So be there for that. All at 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. We try to keep them at 5 o'clock. So we have Multi Mondays Monday. And then we have beer and cheese Tuesday. And now we have recipe and review Wednesday. And then we have jerky and beer Thursday. And then we have Food Friday on Friday with Alex the Beer Master. And then Saturday, we have Brewery Tribute Time. Sunday, I do weed and beer pairing, which is a new thing. All at 5 o'clock Pacific. And then we start over again. So every day's got something fun to do. I love it. I love it. It's so much fun. How much have you had to drink, beer man? Or is the quarantine getting to you? No, man. Quarantine's not getting to me, man. I've had some sushi before this. They make it there with no gloves or mask, uncooked food. So I like to eat sushi. It's so good. And and got the beer. Got another bag of jerky for tomorrow. So now I have 3 jerkies that we'll be doing with 3 beers. I'm going to have to go to the beer shop tomorrow again. Excuse me. And yeah, and I'll have to have a beer for Food Friday. I'll have to have a beer for every occasion, right? I am working on 2 reviews right now. I have 2 reviews in the making that, one, and then another one I got to do, and then I'm going to do another review. So I've got all these things lined up. So my days are full. I spend all day doing my editing and my review, a couple hours there. I spend some time looking up different styles of beer and their descriptors of what to, not those beers in particular, but I look up descriptors as well and study descriptors for my beer tastings. I do a lot of things. I constantly am on the prowl looking for different beers, going to all these bottle shops, 30 minutes south, 20 minutes north, and hour east, and like 20 minutes west. So, well, if you go to Washington. I love sushi. I can't handle it to not have it. Like, I'm going to have it. I'm sorry, but I love sushi. I don't care who it's been handled by. I'll eat it. I mean, if you're like straight up like, fucking, I know you had like, something contagious like this and Corona, and I knew you had it, but you're here making sushi, I wouldn't eat that. But they should wear gloves though, and they should wear a mask for god dang sake. I mean, I look over there and I'm like, dude, what the hell? I mean, come on. But I didn't put it. Oh, really? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I don't even know who did that. I just saw that now. Damn, Rampage. Yeah, I don't think Miscellaneous would have ever done that to you. Not sure why that happened, but that sucks. Sorry about that. I'm sure Magnets is very sorry about that as well. But yeah, cool. No, Drunken Rampage, you're cool, dude. Fuck, forgot what I was talking about. No, today the prices went up on beer though, damn it. They always fluctuate, But the gas prices are sick cool, man. I love them. The lower ass prices. It's $2.80 a gallon here right now for premium. And I put premium only in my car, so it's a newer car. It's not. It's a 2012, but I like. It's those little Scions, man. I like the Scions, man. But we're wanting to get a Tacoma, man. I want to get a sport Tacoma really bad. So we're trying to look into that. I think it might happen. I don't know. But those are sick, dude. Everything around here. I want the 4-door Tacomas though. Boom, boom, with the big old 4-door back cab. I love that. And the short bed. That's nice. Big tires. Oh, big old grill, dude, and some LED lights. Mudding. You should go mudding with that shit. I would never mud with it. That's like almost a $45,000+ rig, but. Nah, man. But beer talk is the best, right? I love beer. Beer is the bomb. It is like the thing that's making me wholehearted. This thing, dude, you'd be able to see this logo better if I had a no belly. But this belly, look at the side profile of this. It's solid, dude. Like, ain't going in, dude. It's pure foam. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Like, nothing, dude. It's like I was doing sit-ups and I got like a 6-pack, but it's like 1 pack, man. Ooh, it's like 1 pack. Buh, but solid. You know, like you can run into a table with this and nothing would happen. Probably break the table, but they have at Costco, they have big old cases for like $28 of craft beer, like Sierra Nevada. They have New Belgium Brewing Company. They have all the fat, like the Fat Tire, who makes Fat Tire. They have that. All the new ones that they have out with that pack. Oh, so nice. And then they have our local brewery beer company has a big old one for like $30. So, I mean, if you break it down, I mean, what a 12 packs, maybe $20, well, $18 or so. So you're getting a case, you're getting two of those. So $36 and you're only paying $30. You're saving $6. And then you think it's a big price at the time, but then you're like, but the problem is when you have more beer in your house, you drink more. So that's why I like to buy 6-packs at a time, or I'll buy like if I buy a 12-pack, that's gone. Like at least 9 or 10 of them are gone in one night, because I'll sit up there and I'll drink on my live stream. I'll drink and 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 I'll have like up to maybe 9 or so, 8 or 9. And then the strong high pro one, the high performance ones, like big beer, 7+, over and over again on a session. That's what this is all about. But and my ass and my waist is like 5 times bigger than it should be. But and sitting doesn't help all the time. I sit a lot and sleep a lot. But you give me a 6-pack though, and I'm gonna make those things last. Like, bam, okay, I'm sipping, and I'm still getting fried. I'm still getting a buzz. I always get 1 or 2 extra ones, like on the singles. When I go into the single fridge, I'll get my 6-pack. It's a 6-pack for $10.50, and then you go and you grab like a couple more. I had one lady say, "Man, you might as well just buy a 12-pack at Fred Meyer at the grocery store." I was like, yeah, I guess you're right. We would save a lot of money, but I can't get what I want. That's the problem. I can't get, like the singles, you can get what you want. You can go in there and be like, well, I want an IPA. I want a pour. I want a stout. I want this. I want that. I want a pale. I want these certain percentages, blah, 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 bing, bang, bing. And, oh, look at that one. I'd like to have that. I've never had that. Let's put that on the taster. It's all cool. I like the singles. I like getting the singles in the single fridge. Recently, Main Street Market just put up singles on the 16s, and there's a big old rack there now in the fridge that has about 6 different 16s in there. And I was like, instead of buying the 4-pack, of 16s, now you're just buying a single. And I'm so glad Justin did that. Justin's awesome. He's my bottle dude for my local city here. But maybe we'll see him here. Who knows? He might be. He was at work when I was there, though. But he always stops me. Hey, I got a new one, man. Did you see this, dude? So I went and I got what was it? Imperial Stout by I forgot the name of the company. And I know that company well. Why can't I think of it? It's not I was wanting to say Avery. It's not Avery. It's an Imperial Stout though, and I was like, yeah, I'll put that on my review. And or I can give it to my wife because she loves Imperial Stouts. She loves stouts. She's a stout. I love stouts too. Don't get me wrong. I love stouts. I love porter stouts, dark beers, browns. Love them. Love the chocolatey coffee, the dark roast. I love it, man. And I love the vanilla, the barrel aged. Oh God, barrel aged, the bomb. That woody expression in them. Oh, you know what I like? Is the blonde stouts. The white stouts are very good. They have kind of an IPA expression, but with like this stout also. And it's weird. It's like, I'm sure you've had them. Some of you may, miscellaneous, you might have had one, but you did have one. I had one though, and it was really delicious. Damn, fucking good. Citrusy. It looked like copper. It looked this color. A little darker though. A little darker. But I love those, and I love tasting beers. I love to taste beers. I love to I love opening something I've never opened before. I don't care what it is. It could be a Hams. I've never had Hams, you know, but I already know that it's domestic and it's probably going to taste like shit. But not that all domestics taste like shit. There's some good ones out there that are pretty good. Yeah, I like Coors, you know, it's one of my favorites. Any Coors are good. Oh, fucking rice adjuncts and corn adjuncts added. Fucking your typical lager, whether it's American or German or whatever the fuck it is, but it's a typical lager. I found Rolling Rock to be quite plain. I liked it at one time before my palate was rich, and it wasn't too bad at the time because I was very, whatever. That's where I last saw Molson, was in North Carolina. I forgot that I was in the East Coast for a while, man. You can't get Molson here, man. Oh, you can get it in Idaho. I always liked Molson, man. I always liked Molson, Labatt. Yeah, I like that shit, man. The Canadian lagers are good, man. And what's the other one that they had? Fucking Mount. It's one that we got a lot in Idaho. Forgot the name of it. Kokanee was one that I liked. That was another one. I always got a 12-pack of that, and I would down the whole fucking thing. Back in the day, man, we'd have like rum. We'd have a rum shot every hour, and then we'd buy a 12-pack. Me and my wife would buy a 12. I'd get a 12-pack for both of us. And, usually I would get like a lower percentage fat tire or something like that. And I'd take down the whole damn thing, and then have a shot every hour. And some things happened down the line. We went to Oregon, and some shit happened, and I ended up getting some panic disorders and stuff. Stopped drinking for a while and lost a bunch of weight, man. Bam, just all of it, all in my system, man. Out, gone. And then I started drinking slowly again as my anxiety level started to decrease. I started taking slow, like a low percentage, 4.5. Bringing it up. Now I'm like at a 7+ range, and it's like, damn, dude, what did I do that for? It was kind of cool having it at like a 5.6 range, It's amazing how watery those beers taste compared to a sweeter 7+, 7.5+ more or less. Well, we got one person here. Fuck, man. I'm gonna share this out again. I want people to. I'm just talking, man. I like to talk. It's fun. Now we got no one here. Damn it! What the hell? And shit. I guess it's not fun to talk to Beer Man. Well, fine. Shit. I'm gonna stay on because it's fucking fun. Thanks for all the likes, though. God dang, that's really cool. Oh, I just showed me itching my crotch. That's awesome. I didn't know that the camera was that low. I had like an itch in my leg. Okay, so I'm gonna share this out. I'm gonna share it out again. Damn, dude, I gotta bring this up a little bit, man, because like, ain't no crotch itching around here. Okay. Had a slight issue down there. Well, fuck, dude. You want to come up? I'll give you the link, bro. It's up to you. I can give you the link. I got nothing to talk about. I mean, I can cut this unless you want to start one. It'd be great. It'd be cool to have Miscellaneous start one. It'd be cool. Or someone. I don't know. I guess I can go on someone else's live. You know, it's fun. I just thought I'd have a little fun here. I haven't had fun in a while. But I guess I should stick to my program and call it good. But I'll go ahead and end it. Yeah, having a good time. Let me swig this down. It's been fun. I'm going to go over to, there's another one I wanted to see. What's the, what was it again? Oh, yeah, Beer Chugs. So if there's anyone that wants to go over to Beer Chugs, I was going to go over there. I like that guy. He's a nice guy. So I think I'll go there, check it out. And yeah, we'll go ahead and end this. This was a good show. It was fun. I started. Let's kind of recap. I did a review based on. So we're going to be doing this recipe and beer and recipe because I do a beer review first. Beer and recipe review and recipe Wednesday. And so it's going to be me doing a beer review of the beer that I'm going to do a recipe for. Once my brewery is up and going, I will start to do a 4 or 5 hour live stream on Wednesdays of me brewing a beer. And we'll just talk, chat, drink some beers, have fun brewing, and have a good time. So, hey, thanks. I appreciate that, Christian. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Good to have you here. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and end it though. I did a little bit of chat time at the end just to kind of talk about beer, talk about things. Last week I put up a premiere and I wasn't very happy with it, so I figured I'd go live and start a brewing video live stream. So I thought this would be a good way to get the attention to people on that. And I want to keep every day. I want to kind of keep something new, except Monday and Friday. Monday is Bumpy Road Breweries. Multi Mondays, and then Food Friday is Alex the Beer Master. So that's theirs. That's where I want to be. All the other days, as at least in my world, in my little brewing world, that's where I want to be with that. So I'm gonna start a show. We'll start at 5 o'clock PST Pacific time every day except Monday and Friday, and we're gonna do something new. So hopefully we'll see you there. Christian, man, good to see you. Miscellaneous, Drunken Rampage, Feral Smoke, SD Bajan, and good day. We have M&D Mukbang, Jeremy, Treasure Treasure, Todd, what's up? Cheryl Crawford, A Patch of Heaven. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. I appreciate your support, and I appreciate all the likes. It's really appreciated. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump off, and we're gonna go see how other people are doing. Right on. I'm not in the mood to stop drinking. I want to have a good time. Let's get on a panel and have some fun. All right. Cheers, guys. Have a good day. Night, day, wherever you're from in this world. I'm out. But after one more sip, which is the last sip, cheers.